Hey there! You have been learning English long enough to understand it well, but still not using it easily? Or you've already started preparing for your ZNO exam in English and there's a mess in your head sometimes? Let's try to sort out a bit of this mess today. I want to help you with the difference between two tenses, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Let's revise their main functions and check out some real examples. So, I've started watching this TV series on Netflix, Atypical, about an autistic boy and his not easy everyday life. I watched only a couple of episodes and guess what? I've heard a ton of examples in present perfect. Why? Because it has more than one way of usage. The primary and perhaps most typical usage is to tell about the experiences, what we have or haven't done in our life. In this meaning, you'll definitely hear the words ever, never.
Wow, I have never seen a less photogenic family.
What else? Oh yes, recent actions. Use present perfect to talk about a recent action or a recent action with a result in the present.
I've decided I want to give you my brain.
Really?
In this meaning, your signal words are already, just, yet.
It's not in here either. How have we not found it yet?
What unites experiences and recent actions? Completion. They are completed. So present perfect is used when the action has finished. On the other hand, if you want to show that the action was happening for a period of time, then use present perfect continuous. It implies duration, which means action started and still continues. Here you'll probably have to use words like for and since. For some period of time, or since some time in the past till now. Since last week, for 2 days, etc. I have been learning English since primary school. When did you start learning it? In primary school. Do you continue learning now? Yes. Interesting detail. Similar examples with verbs live, work, study, feel. We can also say in present perfect with no change in meaning. For example, I've been living in Kyiv for all my life. I've lived in Kyiv for all my life. She's been working as a teacher for 5 years. She's worked as a teacher for 5 years. In this meaning, we often use question how long to ask about the duration. How long have you been learning English? We are interested in a period of time and compare it with this question. How many words have you learned? We are interested in the result. How many words you know? So, with how many times, we ask about completion and therefore use present perfect. For example, how many times have you asked me that?
Yes, and you've asked me that 6 times.
Present perfect continuous can also mean repetition of action. It happened again and again over a period of time.
Good smile. It's not creepy at all.
I've been practicing.
Present perfect continuous can also show a result, but it's rather evidence of action or a side effect. Let's compare. I've baked some cookies. Cookies are the result we wanted, and my kitchen is a mess. Why? I've been baking cookies. A messy kitchen is not the result which we expect from baking, but it's evidence that there was an action for a period of time. Let's look at 2 examples. I'm exhausted. I've been running today. I've run 5 kilometers today. That's my personal record. I'm exhausted. Is it the direct result of running? No. The result is that you covered some distance. Feeling exhausted is a side effect. It's evidence that you were running not for 1 minute, but for some period of time. In the second sentence, do you have a result? Yes, you covered some distance. You completed 5 kilometers. And we can ask the question with how many. How many kilometers have you run today? That's why we used present perfect. So, duration, repetition, evidence. What else? Oh, state verbs. Since we don't use them in continuous tenses, we can't use them in present perfect continuous. What should we say instead? Just present perfect.
I've wanted you to be my girlfriend since the day that I gave you my brain.
Check the previous video about present simple and present continuous for more state verbs. Guys, let's summarize the keywords. Completion, present perfect. Result, present perfect. Duration, present perfect continuous. Evidence, present perfect continuous. A period of time, present perfect continuous. State verbs, present perfect. That's it. Thank you for watching.